All right. Hello and welcome to the Friday drink. Kick your feet up. It's been a long week, so grab something cold from the fridge.
Go for it.
Sit back and relax. I'm Tim.
I'm Ruth.
And you know, if you haven't learned our names by now, you should probably commit that to memory. We have got a killer show today.
Woo!
Ruth, what are we drinking today?
We are drinking amazing Wakachangi.
Wakachangi.
Wakachangi?
Yeah.
Amazing Wakachangi lager.
So, I have been doing a bit of the research on this one. Yeah, so this is a group from New Zealand. You can hear it kind of Wakachangi. That's a New Zealand name.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've been doing some research. This is a lager, and this is their sort of their flagship lager. This is what they claim to be the oldest brewery in New Zealand.
Wait, what do you mean claim?
I don't know. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Like in 10 years' time, more information comes to light. But you know what? So far, okay, let's say that they are the oldest brewery in New Zealand. Yeah. And yeah, they've made this delicious looking lager.
Well, it does say quite nice beer on the label.
It is quite nice beer.
It's quite nice.
And you know what? I don't normally say this, but their website is actually fantastic. I would recommend anyone to check it out. They've got kind of like a media section, and they're very humorous. They're very tongue-in-cheek. And yeah, let's just see how two Aussies go about trying this beer.
I'm finding the label interesting.
Oh my goodness, is it interesting?
I mean, you'll see in the close-up, but Tim, explain what you're looking at here.
So what we have here is a strong man without sleeves in a ripped shirt. And
hence why you're wearing that.
Yeah, and he's holding a sort of a barbecue flipper, and he's got like a damsel there. I don't use the word damsel very often.
No, she's a damsel.
And he's fending off some sort of wild boar.
Yeah, is it a boar? It kind of looks like a wombat with fangs.
Oh my goodness, who knows what this is?
It's got a white stripe down the middle. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't coloured in properly.
This really is something, and it's kind of done in the sort of the pop art style. And I've also brought my own spatula because I'm sort of
You want to be the guy on there?
I'm the guy.
Are you rescuing me? Am I the damsel?
Yeah, I'm fighting off the ball.
With a spatula.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know what? I like the label.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's quite
nice. Yeah.
It looks like something that maybe you would see on the front of like a really awful paperback sci-fi romance novel from the 70s.
I totally agree with you. It's terribly awesome, but in the year 2020, I think it is quite endearing, quite charming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I'm excited. I'm excited to try it.
All right. Should we go in for the pour?
Let's do it.
All right, let's hold this up. Look at that color. Now, that is quite a light color.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Clink.
Clink.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Oh my goodness. That is the lagerest lager of all time.
It's the lageriest lager.
Yeah.
I agree. It's pretty good. You know what? I feel like the man on this bottle would drink this.
Yeah, definitely.
They've got their marketing down really well.
Yeah, it's super light, super refreshing. If you've worked up a sweat rescuing damsels, this is what you should go for. It's what you'd have
afterwards. I was just going to say, like, this is what, I mean, it sounds silly, but it makes me think of New Zealand. Like, it's crisp, it's delicious, it makes you think of, you know, sparkling lakes and...
That Forever Young ad that they used to play at the movies.
Which ad?
Oh, there was an ad, not sure if you remember this.
Was it in Victoria?
It might have been, but there was like a New Zealand tourist ad and there was all of these like mountains and crisp atmosphere, and there was a song, Forever Young, I want to be forever young. And that was just playing, and it made me want to go to New Zealand.
Yeah, so this beer is that song and that ad. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, normally, you know what, we normally do Aussie beers, but this is holding up.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know, is Russell Crowe from New Zealand?
He's disputed, but I believe he is born in New Zealand, but now lives in Melbourne.
I think he'd drink this.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Russell Crowe, at us. Do it.
Definitely. If you think Russell Crowe drinks this beer, give us a comment.
I was saying Russell Crowe himself should add us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Russell Crowe, add us. It is so light. You know what? It kind of like, I feel like it's a really good competitor. I know we're kind of skipping ahead here, but if you enjoy like Iron Jack or maybe 4X Gold, sort of that very light lagery taste, this is giving it a run for its money.
You reckon?
Yeah, definitely. Normally, I more enjoy heavier style beers.
Yeah, you do. What would be your... Why are you laughing at me?
It's like, wouldn't it be nice to go to New Zealand one day?
Wouldn't it be nice to go somewhere?
Forever young. I want to be forever young.
If one day, eventually, we could go to New Zealand, where would you want to go in New Zealand?
I would want to go to some really big mountains.
Yeah.
I feel like here in Australia, we don't really have many big mountains.
True.
And at least from Melbourne, Melbourne's quite flat and you have to drive like 4 hours to get to a decently sized mountain.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see some big mountains.
Some big mountains. Yeah. I would too.
And they're also quite inland, you know, just where we live. So I'd like to see mountains, go up to the top of the mountain.
Be able to see the ocean.
And see the ocean. I think that would be so cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
Man, we've nearly finished these.
Oh my goodness, going through so fast. It goes down easy. Who would you recommend this for?
I think, like you were saying, someone who really likes lager and really likes sort of, classic traditional type lagers. But... yeah, wants to try something different with a cool label, and you know, this could be like an icebreaker.
I would almost like say someone who wants to try something even better.
Than a lager?
Well, better than their regular lager.
Man, you really like this one.
Yeah, I think I enjoy it for what it is. Like I said before, it probably wouldn't be in my top tinnies territory, which we'll get to later, but for a refreshing light lager with, you know, full strength, I would definitely say this is a top contender. Yeah,
it definitely feels like something you would have in the afternoon in summer. If you're outside with your mates, Sunday afternoon, you're enjoying the sunshine. Yeah, this is what you'd be drinking, I think.
I'd also like to say, like, we'll take another look at the label, or just go back in the video if you're watching this on video. Just someone who can appreciate a label. This label is almost... it would probably be one of my favorite labels as well. It's just so interesting.
Weird. I want to know the story.
I do. I mean,
do you know the story?
We'll just have to do more research on it. I don't know. I know that great Uncle Kenny. I think he was a Kiwi inventor actually, but I don't know if that's him. Maybe
did he invent the barbecue flip?
Wouldn't that be awesome? I don't know. I don't want to put words into anyone's mouth. But yeah, I feel like that's a conversation starter on its own. Yeah. So yeah, anyone who likes light, sort of delicious, high-tier lagers. Yeah. And interesting art on their bottles. Tinnies. How many tinnies?
I'm going to say 4.
4? Yeah. Not bad. I'm actually going to give this a 3.5 just because it doesn't appeal to my current state of we're in the middle of winter. But I would say that this could be an easy 4 after a hard day working in summer.
That's the truth, the whole truth, and I'm the Ruth. Sorry, that was awful.
Nah, I'm keeping that. That's great. That. Yeah.
Great. Thank you for watching. Those of you who are watching, I mean, if you weren't watching, you wouldn't be seeing it. Yeah, let us know. If you want us to try your favourite beer, we'll do it. We'll do it. We're very bored.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next
week. Time. Special effects.
Hello, and welcome to the Friday night drink. Sorry, I stuffed that up.